Hey guys, it's Ninja720 again, and we're gonna make a tutorial on this auto wheat farmer, or reed farmer, not wheat. Just to explain it real quick, okay, here we go. This is all functioning on this part here. This is the function that tells this what to do. But what this is a dispenser shooting into a stream, which the stream goes on the pressure pad, deactivating the dispenser here, and deactivating the pistons. But once that item disappears, for that short period of time where the dispenser shoots out another one, and it's trying to reach there, and that short little time these pistons are all on, knocking these reeds out of their place, knocking it into the water, and then you can collect it. It's just obsessive reed farming. Just basically whenever it grows, it farms it. And the thing with this is, every time that item disappears, it turns on the dispenser, shoots another item into the pressure pad. So I'm going to show you how to do this. The reason why I'm making another video of these, I deleted the other one. You're wondering why? Well, because it wasn't recording right, and this is my third time recording it. Because the second time, I don't know. It's really weird. So here we go. Take 3. Awesome. So while I'm doing this outline, just basically what you want to do is do an outline, and I want to make it about this long. There is a certain limit you can do with the outline, but then it'll get a little bit, it'll get a little weird, because it could be, the outline could be added on, but there's going to be like a couple chops in there, but because Redstone can't reach so far, but I'm going to make it about this long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 6. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what we're gonna do after this, just make pistons. I just saw this while ago. Okay, dang it, no. This one, okay. You're gonna make pistons all facing into this area here. So let me show you every side. And once that's done, I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, so the outline's done, but before I move on, I want to talk about one thing. Well, a couple things. First off, my voice might sound a little bit different now because I moved the mic a little bit. Not a really big deal, but second off, I'm thinking about doing a SkyRim Let's Play. I'm not going to start from the very beginning since I already have one started, but I can record it on this computer now. So if you guys want me to start doing a SkyRim Let's Play, just say in the comment, hey, you should do it, or we really don't care, or don't do it. Just whatever you guys want to do, and I am open to try new games. Oh wait, no, I said that wrong. I'm open to try recording new game features that I already have, which you guys might not know, but just guess, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Let's try to get back to this tutorial. Now we're gonna carve out the inside where the water's gonna go. So like this. I did turn off the sound, because in my other one that was my failure part, not the uploading one, because I did upload a video about this, but the thing what happened was it messed up. So, but yeah, the outline can be any type of block that you could set other blocks on. But now we're going to do a sequence that is really important to this redstone thing. It's a sequence like this. It's a checkered pattern. Now, why does this become useful? Well, see, redstone is kind of weird, and it does this. But see, that block under the piston will power the piston, since the block is powered and powers the piston somehow. But see, if you get rid of this block, it does this weird thing. And if you do this, pistons won't activate. But as soon as you do this, these two should activate. See, that's just a common thing about redstone. And you're just going to do this on all sides. Doesn't matter where you start the checkered pattern, as long as it follows throughout. I'll be back with all that done. So, on every side, and that's all you gotta do. And then I'll move on to the next part. Okay, that's all done, and now you guys can start understanding why the outline can't be so long, because you can't add a redstone repeater until at the very beginning or the end, so there has to be a chop in there. But whatever. Okay. So moving on. Now we need to connect all this together. Like, we need to do that, yeah, sure. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a couple useless pistons that I forgot to mention. These two and these two are useless. So you can go ahead and get rid of that redstone there. It's not really important. Those pistons, why are they useless? Well, they'll just collide with each other. And plus, if you're like, well, why don't you just leave one then? Well, reeds can't grow here because if water's here, it won't grow there for some reason. It's weird. But you don't need these redstones for now. You might need them later, actually. I don't know why I'm getting rid of them. So, what you want to do with this redstone now, I'm going to come out with it like this. If you want to make it compact, you can make it hug like this right here. But, you know, whatever you want to do. Just make sure it's not powering a block. And you want to make sure the redstone repeater sets this way. I'm going to explain this briefly. It takes input here, it gives output here. It cannot take input from this side for some reason. Yeah, that's just it. Trying to make this, hopefully, a brief little video. You piece of crap. Okay. So, what you want to do now, you want to connect all these together. And the reason I put redstone repeaters is so it can, keep the current going. So it won't stop, hopefully you know what I mean. But then we're going to connect all these together. Like so. Combine them all together. Okay. Now we have that done. Now it is a little off center, but I think it's impossible to do it off, or perfectly centered in this case. But now what we need to do is create this little function thing here. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. This main thing is all run by basically a dispenser. So let's just grab our dispenser out here. Just put it not so far away, like that. Make sure it's facing just whatever direction you want it. But whatever direction it's wanting, hit a block here, right in front of it. So there's yeah, you get it. And then put a block here. And like I said, you can use any building block you want. It just doesn't matter. As long as you can put redstone on it. I don't think glass will let you put redstone on it. But once you have this, surround that dispenser in all directions. Like this. And then once you have that, make sure you do one on one of these sides here. Preferably this side where you want. Yeah, just do it on your. If you're facing the direction of the dispenser shooting, do it on. Put a block on your right exactly where I put it. And now what we're gonna do is do that. Connect that hole together. And now what we need to do is get some water. Okay. So, gotta find that stupid hole now. Why did I do that? Make sure the water's flowing in the right direction. Make it stream. And then you want to go to the farthest you can go where the water stops. Right where it stops, place a... I know where this is at now. Okay, cool. I sometimes lose track of it. But what I want to get to... Oh, I already have one. You put a pressure plate right here. So, whatever the item that the dispenser's shooting, don't use arrows. Arrows is not one of the things you want to use, because it'll actually shoot them. But whatever item it dispenses out, it's going to get on this pressure plate here, and that's how it's going to make it all work. So now what we need to do is get a redstone torch here, and a block away from that dispenser thing we have there, right there. We need to put a block here and a torch here. And now this should activate all pistons. As you see, as it didn't. But now it should. Oh. Well, that's because I'm a moron. Okay, now it's all correctly. That should activate all pistons. So this is a good check just to make sure too. But you have to do this anyways. Connect all these redstone wires back to the pressure plate. So what happens here is that, get rid of this block down here so it can connect to the pressure plate. So what happens here is, I'll explain why I did this exactly. Make sure this doesn't, yeah, that works, okay. But what this does is whenever whatever item's going to be on that pressure plate is going to be on there most of the time. which means this pistons are going to be off most of the time, letting the reeds grow. Random lag spike. It does that because Java is a 32-bit, and I can't figure out how to make it a 64-bit. But anyways, this redstone torch here, since it's powered to the block, it will turn off. Same thing here, when there's power in that block. So most of the time, these pistons will be off, while the pressure plate's on, turning this off. So when that item disappears, this goes on, turns on the dispenser, shoots something out there. And if this is really confusing to follow, just do everything step by step, and you'll learn it. And then this turns on all these pistons over here. But when something's on, then again, it's just on. Okay, so we're just gonna put some random stuff in there, like it says load disk space. Don't worry about that. Yeah, my hard drive's about out, so that's great. And all you gotta do, this is really good for survival, by the way. So you guys can survive, and while you go mining, it can go farming for you. You step on it just to get it started. Then it should dispense an item. See, these are all on. Item should be getting there. See, it should work every time. Gets on there, all pistons are off. Yay. And all you gotta do is make the water flow right. Super simple. Not real complicated. And all you gotta do is put the reeds all around. So I'll be right back with that. Alright, so I'm back with that. See this here? There's nothing there because you can't put reeds there, like I said, but you can put this anywhere. Outside, just as long as you can let the sun get to it. But let's say you put it underground. Well, and it needs light to grow, so just put torches here. Pretty much problem solved. Could show you how to make it fancy like that, but that's simple stuff. And you could just put lights wherever you want, just wherever. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Just if you guys are confused and have a question about something, talk to me in the comment section. Hopefully I'll be right there to answer you. And okay, that's pretty much it. Trying to show you this thing in action, but it's not gonna do anything for a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you learned something today. And this was Fun with Redstone 2, and this was the take 3 of 3 episodes. So yeah, see you guys later, and have fun.